They said if you want to build generational wealth, you need a trust. If you want to protect your assets, if you want to protect them from like you getting sued or losing everything or whatever from your LLC or you can't do, you need a trust. You want to do all of this. You want to pass your stuff down to your kids and stuff. You want it to be protected. You don't want nobody else to be able to come and take. You need a trust. But what the fuck is that? And like, how do you do it? Do you know how to do it? I just keep seeing all of these videos and all these people. And is it gatekeeping or do they just think this is just common knowledge and all they have to say is just get a trust? It's pretty simple, but I just learned how to do it, so I'm not gatekeeping. So I'm gonna pass the knowledge on. It is what it is. It's a piece of paper, man. You draft it up and you get it notarized. But this is a little bit more complicated than that, but not much. Look, here you go. One, you have to decide what type of trust you want. Do you want a revocable living trust or an irrevocable trust? The difference is a revocable living trust, you can make changes to it. Like as you live and you want to add to or take from, you want to change the beneficiary, whatever you want to add to or take from, add people, take people off, add money, take money off, add properties, take property off, whatever, right? Revocable living trust or irrevocable trust. Irrevocable trust, it cannot be changed. Once you set it up, it's locked in. That's what it is. This is how it's going. Can't touch it, but that has more asset protection and tax benefits in the irrevocable trust. So the one you can't touch, you get a lot more protection with that one. But if you want the one that you could change, then you set up the revocable. It's called a revocable living trust. What's the purpose of the trust? You want to know the purpose of this is just in your mind. You want to avoid probate. That's like how when they be splitting somebody past, you got to split up the money and all that. Avoid probate, provide for a child or dependent, protect assets from lawsuits or taxes, or support a charity. Choose the key roles. The grantor, probably you, right? The grantor, that's the person creating the trust, the trustees, the person managing the trust, which could also be you. And then you got the beneficiaries, who you leaving your stuff to at your untimely demise or whatever, right? And then the assets you're going to include in this. This is going to be real estate, properties, bank accounts, stocks, bonds, crypto, whatever, life insurance, business interests, businesses. You leaving businesses, you leaving buildings, houses, apartments, properties, money, whatever, right? And then you're going to draft all of this. You're going to draft all of this. And how are you going to draft this? Well, you can go to Trust and Will or you can go to LegalZoom. And you can literally go to LegalZoom.com. You go to LegalZoom.com and you can literally click Create My Will or Trust. Right? I don't know how will. Let me turn this dimmer down. How about that? Right? And it literally plans start at $99. You can literally go to LegalZoom or Trust and Will. You can literally go to LegalZoom.com and the plans start at $99. You can start my estate plan. You can do the planning, right? Pro Will, $149. Premium Will, $300. Basic Trust, Basic Trust is $400. A Premium Trust is $549. This is gonna protect your assets, man. And this comes with the assistant. $549. I know that ain't $50 or nothing. I know $549. But if you got assets that you're trying to protect, a house, a business, property, land, whatever, bank accounts, bonds, stocks, life insurance, $549 is a drop in the bucket when you're trying to protect it and make sure it goes where you want it to go, protect it from lawsuits and legal troubles, protect it so your children can get it or whoever you're trying to get it. If you got property or assets that you're trying to protect, $549 is a drop in the bucket when you're trying to protect it. If you're trying to protect $500, hey man, just cash it out and hand it to them, but $549 will get you a premium trust on LegalZoom. I haven't checked this, but maybe there's another cheaper source or whatever, but there it is right there, man. You can get it done, man. So you draft it. You draft it, you sign the document, get it notarized, notary of public. Some states, check your state. Some states require witnesses. Then you fund the trust, because none of this matters unless you actually fund it. This is a critical part. Just creating a document is not enough. You must transfer the ownership of the assets. It's no longer yours. It belongs to the trust. It's not yours anymore. That's why if somebody sues you, they can't take it from you, because you don't own it. The trust owns it. It belongs to the trust. It doesn't belong to you, right? So you got to transfer the ownership of all your stuff, put it in the name of the trust, which there you go. $549. Now your house is in the trust name, your car's in the trust name, your jewelry's in the trust name, bank accounts in the trust name, life insurance, all of that is in the name of it's in the trust. Your stocks, your shareholder, all that's in the trust's name. It's not in your name anymore. It belongs to the trust, right? Change your property titles to the name of the trust, update bank accounts, investment accounts, blah, blah, blah. You don't want them in your name anymore. Transfer it over. Assign personal property or use a pour over will, right? And they got wills on here too. Pro will or premium will, 300, or the pro is 149. They both come with assistance, right? And then store it safely. Keep a copy in a secure place, so in any mishaps, you got a notarized copy. Give one to your trustee. Tell trusted family or advisors that it exists and where they can find it, in case of your untimely demise, right? So everything, if you tell, right? So this is how you do it. So all of these, set up a trust for generational wealth, it's true. But how do you do it? This is how you do it. Maybe I'll break the video down. I don't know. I'm gonna just drop this, and then there's more steps to generational wealth, of course. But this is the basics, man. Start a trust, open a trust, and this is how you do it.